The Golden State Warriors are in a tight spot, and the stakes couldn't be higher. With the team struggling to find its footing in the Western Conference, rumors are swirling about a potential game-changing move that could bring a superstar to the Bay. But what does the latest buzz really mean for our beloved Warriors? Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss this analysis. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to keep up with all the latest Warriors news. The Golden State Warriors are in a bit of a bind right now, sitting at 10th in the Western Conference, and it's clear they need a hero. Stephen Curry is leading this team, but can he carry the weight alone? The whispers of a potential Jimmy Butler trade were like a lifeline thrown to the Warriors, but the Miami Heat have shut that door firmly. Pat Riley, the godfather of the NBA, made it abundantly clear the Heat are not trading Butler. He stated that the speculation surrounding Butler has become a distraction, and honestly, that's the last thing this team needs. Now, as a die-hard Warriors fan, I can't help but feel frustrated. I mean, it's not just about getting a big name like Butler, it's about what that could mean for this team's future. With Riley's no-nonsense approach, it seems that the Warriors may have to find a different route to bolster their roster. No more he said, she said games, no more leaks, just straight-up business. But here's where it gets tricky. Can the Warriors manage to pull off a trade without stirring the pot too much? Given how the Heat operate, that's going to be a tall order. But let's not forget the history of the NBA. The word never doesn't really exist here. Things can change in the blink of an eye. And while Riley may be saying one thing today, it's essential to remember that he's also a businessman. If the right offer comes along, who knows what could happen. The Warriors have to stay connected with the Heat, even if it means involving a third team in a trade. Now let's dive into the implications of this situation. If the Warriors want to improve, they need to find a legitimate player to stand alongside Curry. The West is brutal, and without that extra firepower, a long playoff run is looking less and less likely. You have to wonder, is this the best decision for the franchise? Personally, I'm torn. On one hand, I understand the need to build for the future, but on the other, it feels like we're wasting Curry's prime. The urgency is palpable, folks. The fans want to see action, and I'm right there with you. We've been through so much as Warriors supporters, and right now, we need to see our front office step up. We need to know that they're doing everything possible to give us a shot at another championship. But here's the kicker. With Riley's comments echoing in our ears, it's clear the Warriors will have to think outside the box. What if they explore other options? Maybe targeting players who can bring that instant impact without requiring a blockbuster trade. The Warriors have some young talent, but right now, they need seasoned players who can handle the pressure. So what are your thoughts? Are you feeling hopeful, or are you frustrated with the current direction of the team? I want to hear from you. Share your expectations and frustrations in the comments below. Do you think this is the right path for the Warriors? I'm genuinely interested in your take. As we look ahead, it's crucial for the Warriors to remain aggressive in their pursuit of talent. We can't sit idly by and let this opportunity slip through our fingers. Every game matters, and every decision counts. The stakes are high, and the pressure is mounting. Gary Payton II has been diagnosed with a mild calf strain, and that news hits hard for us Warriors fans. He's set to be sidelined for at least a week, which feels like an eternity when you consider how crucial he is to our defensive lineup. Payton suffered the injury after landing awkwardly following a fast break layup. We all saw it. Those moments make your heart race, and unfortunately, this one ended with him on the bench instead of making those game-changing plays we've come to rely on. Let's be real, this absence is going to be felt deeply. Payton isn't just a change-of-pace defender. He's the type of player who can make a significant impact on both ends of the court. His ability to pressure opposing guards and create turnovers is vital for our defensive strategy. And when we think about how he can set screens for Steph Curry, rolling to the basket instead of popping out for a three, it's clear we're losing a lot more than just a player. Sure, Payton hasn't been shooting well from beyond the arc this season, only 15.6% from three. But his presence on the court goes beyond scoring. It's about creating opportunities for others, and that's something we desperately need right now. Now, how does this affect our chances moving forward? Well, we're going to have to dig deep. The Warriors have always prided themselves on their depth, but losing a player like Payton forces us to reconsider our rotations. Are we going to see more minutes for players like Moses Moody or Jonathan Kuminga? It's a crucial moment for those young guys to step up and show they can fill that void. I'm excited to see how they respond, but I also have my concerns. Can they maintain the defensive intensity that Payton brings? That's the million-dollar question. As a passionate Warriors fan, I can't help but feel a mix of anxiety and hope. This team has been through ups and downs, and we've rallied together through injuries before. But I have to ask, do you believe this was the best decision for the team? I, for one, am feeling a bit divided. On one hand, we need to prioritize Payton's health. We don't want to risk a more severe injury. On the other hand, it begs the question, how do we replace his unique skill set? We've built our identity around defense, and losing him is like pulling a thread from a finely woven tapestry. The Warriors' upcoming schedule isn't going to be easy either. Facing tough opponents without one of our key defensive cogs is a recipe for challenges. I'm hoping that during this stretch, we can rally together as a team and find a way to compensate for his absence. This is where leadership comes into play, both from our stars and our coaching staff. Steve Kerr has always been adept at adjusting strategies on the fly, but we'll need everyone to buy in and commit to the defensive effort that has defined us. So, I want to hear from you. How do you think the Warriors will cope without Gary Payton too? Are you feeling optimistic about the young talent stepping up? Or are you more concerned about our defensive integrity? Let's get that conversation going in the comments below. Your insights and frustrations matter, and I'm here to listen. Remember, this season is a marathon, not a sprint. Every game counts, and each player's contribution is vital. Let's keep the faith and support our team, especially during these tough moments. If you're passionate about the Warriors, don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow fans, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all things Golden State. And hey, make sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's keep this community thriving.